Hello, D-Rock here, You First Outdoors, doing a quick little review of these pretty sweet boots, or mid-cut hiking shoe. Your choice, I suppose. However, Salomon themselves are calling them a mid-cut hiking shoe. I quote that, by the way. I happened to purchase these. These were brand new. I used them once, straight out of the box. And let me tell you, pretty impressed. I really enjoyed them. A couple specs here. I won't go into detail. You can always look these up, of course, but for those that want to know, Salomon, like I just said, calls these a mid-cut hiking shoe. The model is the X Ultra 3 Mid GTX. Pretty dope boots, shoe, whatever you choose, I suppose. Anyway, light, really light. These only weigh 450 grams, or just about 16 ounces, almost 1 pound each. That's pretty light, pretty light. All right, inside the boot, we have the Ortholite sole that Salomon puts in their boots, shoes, and very comfortable. These boots are a standard fit. Now, I think you can get a wide fit as well, but I'm not 100% on that. I believe I did see a wide model. And they are waterproof. Their waterproofing is Gore-Tex. So I have used these boots once, as I previously said. That's why they're a little dusty, of course. But I used them on an overnight backpacking trip, and it was some pretty rugged terrain. I went up with heavy packs, and the boot, or shoe, I'm sorry, performed flawlessly. The only con I really had with it was there was a little bit of climbing involved, and the boot shoe, if you will, you can see tread there. They were pretty slippery on slick rock, what I found. But that may not be the case for you. That was just me. I didn't find the sole to be overly sticky, which it's not really supposed to be. This is designed for hiking, not climbing, so bear that in mind, of course. But as far as support, I found it had plenty of support, and I had about 1,000-foot steep descent with a heavy pack on, and the boots worked very well. I'm sorry, shoes. I have to get used to that, because I look at them and I see a boot, but they are described as a mid-cut shoe. So I don't know, maybe I'll just stick with boot since I keep calling it boot. So let's just take a quick look at the overall construction of the boot, and let's have a look here. We'll go from the back. As you can see, I'll point out that I did wear gaiters with these, and they hooked in pretty well right there. It did pull the boot a little bit, but not overly so. And the lacing system is really easy, really simple, not too complicated. And as you can see, they're there. And you've got two, count them, 1, 2 spots to lace up. Worked very well. Sorry, I got a nick in it already after one use. Like I said, I put these through some really rugged first stretch out. What do I think points of failure may be? Well, I don't know, you never can tell. I originally thought that these here, if one of those busts out, are you going to lose the boot or shoe? That remains to be seen. I've only used these once, and I really put them through the test, and these didn't separate. As you can see, there's a lot of stitching here. Will all this separate? Those are good questions. Questions I will answer in time. look at the other side here, the left side. As you can see, these are your 2 points to lace up. Simple Simon. Stitching here, double stitching. Nice little toe guard there. Is that going to peel back like I've experienced with the Quest 4D? Don't know. What's going to happen? Look like I got a little separation already right there on the heel. I was not gentle with these pair of boot shoes, let me tell you. Let's get another look at that traction there, the tread of the sole. Pretty robust. You can see. Sorry. Here we have a better look there. Yeah. That's a pretty good sole. I know I will shred it in time though. So if you want to see these boots in action, as I said, I used them once on an overnight backpacking trip. I'll put a link in the description and you can have a look at them there. It's a pretty good trip. It's called Overnight Backpacking Fortitude to Red Mountain Wilderness. And I was very impressed with the boots. No blisters, like I said, right out of the box. No blisters whatsoever on any, no hot spots, nothing. So that was pretty impressive. So it's safe to say that these do not require any break-in. They are good to go right out of the box. And price, let's see, I think I paid $169 for these. So I'm going to use them pretty hard for the next, let's say, 6 to 9 months. And I will do a follow-up review and see how well this boot shoe holds up. Really easy to lace in. Quick little tighten there. Goes those first 2 spots and over. That's it, man. You're done. Didn't get any easier than that. You may be wondering, well, D-Rock, why did you buy these? And, well, I had looked at them previously, and the couple of fellas at the gear shop had glowing reviews for these, so I was like, well, I'll give them a try, because I was thinking about getting another pair of the Salomon Quest 4D GTX boots, but I didn't really want to dish out. Was it $230, and these were $169, I believe. So I'd already bought a very robust pair of boots, the Mammoth Trovat Guide boots that I did a review on previously, and I'll use those for mountaineering, so to speak, light mountaineering. And I wanted something light once again and not as robust, maybe a little more support than, say, an approach shoe, and these kind of fit the bill. So that's why I decided to go with these, and the reviews were really well, and my initial thoughts on the boot are that they are fantastic, and I really put them through a grinder of 2 days of work, and they held up well. I wasn't expecting too much damage to the boot right off the bat, and I got a little here and a little separation there, which, I mean, if you watch the video, you can see how the terrain, I wasn't just walking, it was off trail, I mean, loose, scree, climbing involved, heavy packs, blah, 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 you name it, it was there. And, well, I think the boot performed very well. I'm sorry, shoe. So what I'm curious about is, you know, will there be possible failures with the boot? And my points are really these 2 tabs here that are sewn in. That is just some fabric. If that popped off, would you still be able to use the boot? We'll see. these points if there's going to be any failure, how much separation will occur on the toe guard or the heel, and if there's any separation with this stitching and all. Have a look at the tab tongue there. So we'll see as time goes on how this boot comes apart, so to speak. I'm sorry, shoe. Wow, I just can't stop calling it boot. One other thing I'll point out is that it says it's a standard fit, and I tend to buy, like, my approach shoes, my boots, half size larger, just for, well, with approach shoes, it's because I'll use like 5mm Neo socks when I'm canyoneering in water. I want a bit of more room. Also with boots or say approach shoes as well, I need that extra space because of the descents. I don't want my toes jamming in here and getting what's called toe slap, you know, where you lose your toenails. So I normally wear like a size 10. I bought these 10.5s, and they were extremely comfortable, worked very well. Like I said, I had a 1,000-foot steep, some parts loose descent involving some scrambling, and no problems with the toes. It did get a little tight right in here, but I mean, you know, you can't have everything, right? All in all, I'm very happy with my purchase, and like I said, I will do a follow-up review of these mid-cut hiking shoes. I got it right on that one, huh? Just to see how they fared, how they held up over the abuse that I am going to inflict upon them. There you have it, folks. As always, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Support for the channel is greatly appreciated. More adventures to come, as well as reviews. Yeah, we'll see you next time. D-Rock out.